Yo, yo, yo. What up, everybody? How we doing this afternoon? Um, who's here? I'm gonna be very calm today. Jaden, what up? Skinner, King Thriller, James, Sandu, Tweet Pet. You want that song for your workout? Oh, you like that beat, huh? Cleveland, Consistency, aka Big Dollar. Gmail. How are you doing? This is Calm Corey today. You know, I've been scurrying in the internet. Hit the likes, please, as you come in. Share the video. You know the drill. I've been scurrying in the internet for Cleveland Browns news, and all that good stuff. Different YouTube channels. Everybody's talking about the Browns when I have to work. And it really sucks because I miss the good stuff and then I'm late on things. So I appreciate you for coming in. Russ is not the GOAT. So what's next for the Cleveland Browns is the question about this stream. What do you think is next? There's a lot of things going on. Are they going to sell the entire team? Are they going to trade every single piece that we have and do the rebuild? That's what a lot of people are saying over the internet. A lot of people, a lot of the experts, that's what they're saying. Rebuild everything. Jaden, he is one of the Steeler fans that we have welcomed here. He is a cool guy, but I'm not going to be a Steeler fan, Jaden. What up, Jeff? You were defending Jameis hard. It's the fact that people think this one quarterback is going to fix the issue. We have more than that. You think Haslam needs to sell the team? It ain't the kicker. I don't think doing a fire sale and rebuilding the Browns is going to fix the issue. I don't understand that sentiment that people have. I've been scouring the internet, people, and about 90% of Browns fans feel this way. And I don't understand why. Do they not understand? Oh, Tweet Pat. Wait a minute. Gifty Wifty Tweet Pat to Jaden of all people. My goodness. Hold on. Before I start my thought. Jaden, you say thank you to Tweet Pat. Why is my mouse not working? Thank you, Tweet Pat, Mr. Gifty Wifty. A gifted membership, Jaden, is now you are part of the family, part of the members. You get to member streams. You get the emotes. You get all that stuff, Jaden. Back to what I was saying. I don't understand why people think rebuilding is going to fix everything. Do they not understand what we went through when we were in the rebuilding process? The pain, the torture. I don't think they do. I don't think they remember the bad times, the torture, the tears. Now I understand we're 2-7. These are bad times too, but it's one bad year. It doesn't mean end it all. It doesn't mean fire Kevin Stefanski, get rid of everybody, fire Andrew Berry, fire the towel guy, fire the mascot. That's not what it means. Ladies and gentlemen, now I know I'm not some big time content creator and nobody's going to listen to me, but sometimes I feel like I am the voice of reason. And maybe sometimes people should listen to me. Maybe this will open Jayden's eyes finally. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? We threw an 0-16 parade. Yeah, hey, you know, Jonathan, I don't think people remember that sometimes. I think they say, you know what? We're 2-7. Fire everybody. But I do think we need to retool instead of rebuild. So if you have to trade some pieces, fine, but not trade them all. So it comes to my next question. Who is tradable in your eyes? Let me know in the chat. Who's untouchable in your eyes? I have a couple of guys in my head that's untouchable. To me, you don't trade. Some of them, or maybe sentiment to my heart. And some of them, I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about what they can be. And maybe if we trade them away and we watch them become a superstar somewhere else, we're going to cry tears of pain. You're gifted is for a month, Jayden. For a month. Fire the owner. Watson's gone. Blue skies ahead. Is he gone, though? I don't know. Pebble, I do it over my phone. So the same options as the show. Donations for me. We need a QB, LB, DB, and a healthy O-line. They have a new OC and playbook to learn. That's not instantaneous. AB will figure it out as long as the Haslams and the analytics leave him alone. Miles is the only untouchable for you. You want Tadarius Smith, King Thriller? Najee is not the GOAT? He's not. Very good, Jayden. There's no hope. Jameis is on his 2015 for a reason. What are the 25 teams he's been on, Cleveland? Can you name them for me? DTR is the 5th rounder for a reason. They look old overnight. Barry 100% bet our future on Watson. Was it just Barry? You think Haslam has something to do with it? What 25 teams did Jameis play for? I remember Tampa Bay and New Orleans. Who else? Where are the other 23? I don't remember the other 23. Can somebody name them for me? That's a lot of teams. Am I worried about Denzel's health? Yes, I am. Concussions. I actually thought we would win last game. You feel like a dummy? I didn't. I didn't think we would win, but I didn't think we would get blown out like that. Miles, Chubb, our O-line, and D-line are untouchable. Miles, Chubb, O-line, and D-line. Is Jed Willis in that conversation as being untouchable? Buccaneers, Saints, Browns. That's all I thought, Jeff. I want to make sure I was right. Borokez was our big dog. When your punter is your big dog, you're in trouble. That is correct. Replace Ward? Ward's playing for another payday. Ward was hideous. Delpit's untouchable. Miles, joke and Chubb. He was joking about 25. Okay. So to me, here are some untouchables. In my humble opinion, Myles Garrett, obviously, he's the first untouchable that you think about. Teams are going to call about Myles Garrett. You listen to him talk. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Click. You hang up because you're not trading Myles Garrett, right? It's not going to happen. It's just not. Next, believe it or not, I know he had a bad game, right? Maybe it was him. Maybe it was Juan Thornhill. I don't know. I don't think you trade Denzel Ward. I think he's part of the untouchable. Why? He's the best cornerback we have. Martin Emerson has took a slide. If you've been paying attention, he hasn't been good this year. He's our best corner. Number one. Number two, he's still in his 20s. He's top 5 at his position. There's not 5 cornerbacks in the league better than Denzel Ward. You don't trade him. And that's not the Buckeye in me talking. That's just me being honest. I thought about it. I seriously thought about it. That's untouchable number 2. Now this one, you're going to scratch your head and probably yell at me. Tweak Pat. You got a partner in crime. The Pebble with a gifty wifty to Gabriel. Gabriel is not here. Gabriel is not here, and he got a gifty wifty. I wish you could pick people who are in this stream. Appreciate you, the Pebble. Thank you so much. Ooh, yeah. Oh, Jaden using emotes. As much as I fear the core, maybe past his prime, we need another we don't need a rebuild. Cash Money Productions. Birdman, Manny Fresh, Lil Wayne, Turk. Cash Money. We don't need a rebuild. Cash Money. The third person I'm going to name, you're going to yell at me, and that's fine. It's okay. I've been yelled at before in my life. I'm used to it. David Njoku. I don't think you trade David Njoku. Yes, he's dropped passes at time. But when he has a good quarterback throwing him the football, he can be elite. He has not reached his prime. He is still in his prime years. I don't want to trade David Njoku. I know, it sounds crazy, right? I don't want to trade that man. I think he's too good. I don't want to watch him go to another team, go to a quarterback who is elite, and then unlock greatness. And then I am crying tears of sorrow tomorrow. I know people are going to yell at me. How can you not trade David Njoku? No, I think he's untouchable. I really do. You get a quarterback who could unlock him. Now, people think that I hate Joe Flacco. That is not true. I just hate drooling over people who are not here anymore. But I'm going to bring him up because I'm a realist. We seen what he was with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco unlocked David Njoku, and everybody was fawning and fiending over David Njoku. You get him a quarterback that can get him the football, and now we want to trade him? No. He's an untouchable to me. Miles, Denzel, David Njoku. That's 3 right there. I'm always going to say Nick Chubb. I love Nick Chubb. That's sentimental. I know some people are going to say Nick Chubb is not untouchable. He's got injury history. He's a running back. Running backs are replaceable. They're a dime a dozen. You have got to think about this fan base, ladies and gentlemen. The fan base is already teetering with the front office. They're already shaky with the front office with the whole Deshaun Watson situation. So you mean to tell me now the one thing you're going to do to break anything that you had with the Browns fan base now is trade the only player that every single fan loves is Nick Chubb. Loves. He can fumble the football and they'll go, well, mistakes happen. It's okay. Just, take care of the football. We love you, Nick Chubb. He's the only player that the Browns fans will say that about because they love Nick Chubb. And you want to trade him? That's the guy? No. I think he's an untouchable. But that's just me. Now I'll stop there and I'll read some comments. Let's see where we're at. Corey thoughts Steelers going to the Super Bowl? No. You have to trade guys you can't resign or don't want to be here. I agree, Corey, on the Njoku. Thank you. Dalvin Tomlinson, Smith, and Greg Newsome and maybe Jack Conklin are the four guys I'm looking to move to free up money. What's a good thing I come here for crazy, Corey? You think the Njoku was crazy, Tweet Pat? Borokez is untouchable. Batonio was untouchable. Borokez, I agree with that. You can't trade that young man. Why'd you spill water on yourself, Jaden? Miles, our only no doubt future Hall of Famer since Joe Thomas. Joke is a monster in the making. And before Flacco, I honestly admit I thought Njoku wasn't good. I was wrong. And Chubb is Cleveland. I'm not mad at any of those people you just said right there. The way Tillman's now playing, I would say he is untouchable, at least for now. Yeah, Joke needs help. Joke is definitely untouchable. JOK is untouchable. If he is traded, I'm going to walk outside, pick up a pebble, no pun intended, the pebble, and I'm going to throw it. Just throw it, just to do it, because I'm mad, okay? They better not trade Joke. He is untouchable. You can argue this year he was the best player on defense a lot of the times on the field. Now, obviously, Myles Garrett, we all know what he does. We understand the attention that he garners on the defensive line. But JOK flies around making tackles for losses, like it's just a habit, like it's the best thing to do for your life. That's what JOK does. And when he's out of the game, you can tell the difference. You can see it. He is untouchable. Rob, if they trade Joke, you will eat your hat. They're not doing it. He is untouchable to me. So what did I say? Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Njoku, Joke, Chubb. That's 5 untouchables to me. 5. And I'm not done. Those are the 5 untouchables. Now, here are the youngsters with upside that I think you don't touch. Michael Hall Jr. I think he's a lot of upside. Defensive tackle. I don't think you trade him. His upside is too good. In my humble opinion, I don't think you trade him. And this is surprising. 3 weeks ago, I wouldn't have said this. 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have said this. But now I'm going to say it, and I think Rob said it too. Cedric Tillman Jr., I don't think you trade him. I think he has the upside that you keep him. We finally drafted a receiver that has upside. So those are my untradables. You can agree. You can disagree. You can yell at me. Who did I miss? You let me know. The floor is yours. I would trade Newsome for a soggy bag of Cheetos. Corey, you are my favorite streamer. Appreciate you. Your chats are not working. What do you mean your chats are not working? Tillman has become our go-to receiver. We keep him. If Chubb is traded, I think this whole boycott home game stuff might become a reality. It goes beyond production. Cleveland loves the man more than the stats. Facts. I can see him, Tweak Pat. I can see him. I know he's made mistakes, but you would hang on to Emerson. 1 second, chat. I said Borokez, I think. Well, I agree with Rob on Borokez. He is untouchable. He is the best punter in the league. Hands down, without a shadow of a doubt. Coffin corner specialist. Emerson will get better. Mark my words. Keep Emerson. Trade Newsome. Django, why are you trading Newsome? You don't like his dances, Django? I thought you were a dancing machine. You think Mitchell's untouchable? Not who we like, but untouchable. Untouchable. Listen, I don't even think people would ask for Cameron Mitchell, so we can keep him. But I'm saying somebody calls you on the phone and they say, hey, this is what I want for this player. You hang up the phone. That's what I mean by untouchable. Untouchable. I think I would listen for Cameron Mitchell. I'd listen. What do you want? What do you got? What you selling me? Like, you open the door. What you selling me? Or you just slam the door in their face. I'm listening in for Cameron Mitchell. I am. But that's just me. No, you're not a dancing guy? Okay. Hey, it is what it is. You think Russ is the GOAT? Russell Westbrook, he used to be a GOAT at one point in time. He's a little over the hill now. I didn't like Wars dances when we were down 2 score. You know, Rob, you know what hurt me, Rob? Because you weren't here yesterday. You left me. I don't know where you went, Rob, but you weren't here yesterday. So you missed my breakdown I had yesterday, Rob, during that. I knew what he meant, Skinner. I knew what he meant. He knows I knew. I wasn't acknowledging Russell Wilson because he's not in Seattle anymore. He's on that team, that terrible team that I don't want to talk about. But Rob, you weren't here when I was losing my mind when they were celebrating down 17. And you weren't here to witness my pain, Rob. I don't know where you were at. I don't know if you were fishing, and I don't know if you were just somewhere else, Rob, but I needed you to witness my pain. But listen, it's outrageous to me. Outrageous how we can dance when we're losing. I'm sorry. I'm back. Rob is opening up wounds from yesterday. Look at Big Dollar with Big Dollar doing gifty wifties. What is going on? Gifty wifties? Blacktastic? Gifty wifty? What up, Mr. Bunny? They danced. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Bunny. Denzel does that whole wind up when he gets a good play, the incompletion, and then Newsom, Mr. Bunny. You don't know what he's going to do. He brings out the Soul Train. You don't know, but I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I'm sorry. I'm back. So, we've talked about the trades, and we have broke it down. We have said who was untouchable, and we have said who we think can be traded. We have brought and broken that down. Now, for the second section of the show, before I get off here, as I talk with you guys for a little bit, what do we do for the rest of the year? What is the game plan? We're 2-7. Season's over. Playoffs are not happening. I hope the reality has set in. That's done. Playoffs are done. You would literally have to go 10-7. It's not happening. It's not. It's over. Or 9-8 at best to get to the playoffs. Not gonna happen. So what is the game plan? Do we stay with Jameis Winston? Ride it out. See what he has in him. He had one good game and one terrible game. Do you go DTR? See what he has. What do we do? Let me know. I promise I'll watch for you next week. Then we can share our pain after the bye week. Tweak, you're king of the gifty wifties. I'm going to go finish my workout. I'll see you next stream. All right, Jaden, my guy. Sadly, but very truly, Watson is untouchable. Yeah, from every other team. They're not touching him. Nobody's going to touch Deshaun Watson. It's not happening. He is ours, whether we like it or not. See what we got in Jameis Winston to be the bridge guy, because if he can't be a bridge guy, we got to figure out that next. I say we embrace the hate and plays who ruin other teams' chances to make the playoffs. You have to. Let JW play out the season. Why not? I may be the gifty wifty king, consistency, but you, sir, are the conductor of the money train, my good sir. Tank and get the highest pick possible. Hold DW until after June 1st to get the lowest cap hit possible before releasing him. The only problem with that, Django, is I got to sit here and watch loss after loss. I don't know how much more I could take, man, of losing and losing with this whole tank thing. I don't like losing. I hate it. I hate losing. The only good thing about football when you lose is you're guaranteed a high pick. Unlike basketball, you never know. You could have the worst record in the league, and you still may not get the first pick. The ping pong ball might not swing your way. They should have never traded away Amari. Why? Why not? Why not? What would Amari do for us? Amari not help us be 2-7 right now, when he was absolutely not playing well for us and dropping passes left and right. Please help me with that, Mr. Bunny. The issue with starting DTR is that he's so small and behind the offensive line, he's not going to stay healthy. Losing stinks, but at least we have the Bucks and the Cavs. The Buckeyes, Ohio State, is that what you mean by Bucks? And the Cavs. See, the Cavs don't help me at all right now because that's a long NBA season. So even when the NFL is over, the Cavs are still on. Now, the Buckeyes, yes, that helps because that's during football season, so that helps me. But the Cavs play way after the Browns is over, so that really doesn't do anything for me. And plus, I've never had a basketball team. I've just liked players. Allen Iverson, LeBron James, I've never had a basketball team. So, of course, I want them to do good, but it really doesn't help me. So, the Buckeyes, yes. But the Cavs will be on way after the Browns are done and eliminated from the regular season because they're not going to the playoffs. I called the eyes. Plan is don't draft a QB with a number one. I'm taking 2 O linemen available and accumulating more picks to get a better QB after next season. No QB with our top pick in 25. Amari was done. Adios. Nobody ever gets that. What up, Chris? Nobody ever gets what? The eyes? I don't get it either. I'm lost on that one. What? Why don't you let the QBs in this draft? See, like everybody likes Cam Ward. I don't like the tanking theory. And here's why. I don't like it for the players. I think Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Nick Chubb, the players, they don't want to lose. Your post about Richardson? Hold on. They don't want to lose. DTR for Richardson. Shefty said on Instagram, this might be his last year in Indy. Plenty of upside. He just needs coached up. Kevin Wiseman. Wait a minute. Kevin Wiseman. First of all, I haven't even seen you in the chat. I don't think I've missed a chat of yours. I haven't. Hello, good sir. Thank you very much for the $20 donation. I will stay strong. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciated, Kevin Wiseman. Thank you so much. I don't think I've missed a chat of yours. You just silent. Appreciate you, man.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate you, Kevin. Thank you so much, man. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Anthony Richardson. 44, Django, how do you feel? Too. You brought it up twice now. 44% completion rating is diabolical. That is crazy work. They showed it last night during the game. Now I haven't watched it. I haven't watched them play, so I'm not going to judge him off numbers. I hate when people do that. I haven't watched him, so I'm not going to do it. I don't know the circumstances. I don't know the line. I don't know anything. I would have to watch him before I judge him. But the numbers don't look good. Appreciate you, Corey for president. Yes, sir. Watching from across the country. Oh, where you at, Kevin? Oh. I will say this. If you don't have to give up much to get Mr. Richardson from Indianapolis, and you're able, and whose scenario is this about the lineman? Who said the lineman? Who said the lineman scenario? Cleveland. I think if he's still here, I don't know if he's still here, Jeffrey Champion as well, has been saying, build up the line. They don't like the quarterbacks. So in Django's scenario, if you don't have to give up much for Anthony Richardson, I would say go for it. If you can build up the line, get the pieces you need, and you believe you can coach up Anthony Richardson, why not? Why not? But I'd have to watch him. I'm saying I got to watch him. I don't know. The numbers are crazy. They benched him. But I'm going to say this. Flacco didn't look good yesterday either. He didn't look very good. Didn't look good. So, that wasn't 44% bad, but he didn't look good either. But we'll have to see. I hate tanking. I don't like... All right, Mr. Bunny, have a good one. I hate tanking. I don't like rebuilding, but at the same time, I got to face reality that this team can't beat nobody. It's coaching. He needs to sit at least for 2 seasons because he's so raw. Athletically, he's a beast. And here's another thing. Tom Brady, I don't know if you've seen this, but he was talking about this, about how the NFL rushes quarterbacks to be great really, really fast, and they don't have time to learn. That was the GOAT saying this. They don't have time to learn. They have to dumb down the offense for these quarterbacks now. And then when they don't succeed early, they move on. So that was the GOAT saying this. And I think it was the Bryce Young benching that brought up this audio that Tom Brady has said this. I think it was like a year ago. He was talking about this. And you see the Bryce Young being benched, Anthony Richardson being benched. So maybe there's something to that. Maybe the GOAT knows what he's talking about. He knows more football than I'll ever know in my lifetime. You can be athletic and all, but your job is to throw the ball in the right direction. So he's throwing it backwards is what you're saying? I'm gonna have to watch this guy play. If he's throwing it backwards, I don't want him. If he's throwing it backwards, I'm good. I don't think he's that bad, though. I don't think he's that bad. I don't think he's throwing it backwards. I've had some pretty wild predictions that came through. Like, unfortunately, Deshaun Watson. Hey, you know, sometimes we're good. Sometimes we're bad. It all happens. I said there was no way we were going to get Deshaun Watson. And here we are. But yeah, I just got a notification 35 minutes ago that I just seen on my phone. Njoku trade highly unlikely. Browns view him as part of their long-term future. See? Highly unlikely. They agree with me. They agree with me. Now, Jeff, what do you have in your cup? Mac Jones. Mac Jones. Return of the Mac. No. I don't want no Mac Jones. Give me Anthony Richardson. Give me any quarterback coming up in this draft not named Drew Allard. No, I don't want nothing to do with Mac Jones. I'd rather watch, who do we have on our roster right now? Billy Zappi at this point than Mac Jones. No. No. Give me Joe Flacco. I'll take Joe Flacco back before Mac Jones. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot when I'll take Joe Flacco back. You like how I'm in the stream. The stream is ending right now. You were talking about somebody's takes and you like Drew Allard. Did you watch him Saturday against my Buckeyes? The stream is over. Oh, wow. He ran. You said you wanted a quarterback that can throw, but he ran. Then we should take Anthony Richardson. Why did our secondary start dancing like R-Truth and Brian Bumper when they make a stop when they're down 17? But yeah, that's all I got. Appreciate everybody that came through. 40-minute stream. Who knows what happens next? Trade deadline soon. If we release people, we do. If we don't, we don't. That's the way it works. Until next time, you know the drill. It's all love. Peace.